Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. We're going to jump into a weekly love spread. This is going to be called a weekly love snapshot. It's going to be really quick. We're going to pull some cards on you and the situation, but it's going to be what you need to know most in this relationship or in this situation, okay? But it's going to be a quick weekly snapshot that I'll be doing, and let's just jump into this. If you're looking for a personal read, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box, all right? And that taps into your energies a little bit better. But let's jump into this, okay? Let's take a look at what it is that you need to know most. Let's start with where you've been, okay? This wants to come out. Ooh, the Two of Wands. Okay, so this talks about duality. This talks about, you're discovering things. You're making progress and you're discovering things, kind of looking out the window and seeing what's your world, how do you want your world to be? There's a little globe, there's a little map there, and she's looking outside the window. It's kind of like, what is my vision in my love life in terms of moving forward? Okay, so that's what this talks about. But yeah, it's Aries, Leo, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I was going to say air signs, but fire signs here, okay? But that's what I see coming through here, kind of you looking out and seeing what that looks like, okay? So where you've been is there. So I also get the Emperor out of this, and this is also about being a little bit more strategic and moving forward in your love life, right? This is about kind of using the game of chess, what's going to be your next move in your love life. Now, some of you could be dealing with an Emperor. That's an Aries energy, that fire energy, or someone that's taking on that energy, or you might be taking it on yourself. Where you've been was within a situation that maybe perhaps you weren't as strategic in love as you wanted to be or as you'd like to be. As it pertains to perhaps a young love, could have been dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy, or someone that is a little bit younger perhaps, okay, for some of you, or it could be just a young love, but there is someone here that has love, definitely love for you. And what I feel is that, maybe perhaps there was love and trying to get something starting anew, but it just wasn't working. It wasn't moving forward. It's kind of like it wasn't moving forward. It's kind of like when pigs fly, it's going to move forward, but it wasn't moving forward. So that's, pretty much what I feel that where you've been, okay? I want to take a look at what you think you want, okay? Let's take a look at what you think you want, and let's take a look at what wants to come out, what you think you want, okay? And this is, kind of consciously what you think you want, okay? Let's take a look at what that is. So what I get here is I get equal give and take. I get the Six of Pentacles, which is what you're focusing on right now is equal give and take. And this is what I feel. This is your earth energy right now. So it's kind of like giving and receiving. It's also charity. It's also, just an opportunity to balance the relationship or situation out. What you think you want is a brand new beginning to balance things out. I think that also is that I get here is about, confidence, because then I get the Six of Wands. And that's, again, another six, 2 sixes in a row. It's a birthing of something new. This is about your confidence has increased. This is about a wreath of success within a relationship or situation. They feel like, kind of like what you think you want is more attention from this person, perhaps. You want to be put into the spotlight. You want him to notice you, him or her, whatever that case may be, okay? But you want success on someone to notice you, right? And particularly this person, okay? Now, some of you might be in the spotlight. Some of you, that could be the case, or that other person could be, but what I think you want is to be noticed, and so the situation can balance out and things become stable. That's the Four of Pentacles, right? You want someone to really, really have an equal give and take, and to see you, right? To see the beauty that you are and to see your value, right? The Four of Pentacles really talks about a woman that is really seeing her value, and it's all about, that stability and security. And that's what you're really focusing on, is to get whatever stability and security that you want right now. And perhaps you realize, and a lot of you are realizing that it's not just on someone noticing you, but maybe it's perhaps you noticing you, right? Maybe putting yourself into the spotlight for some of you. So that's what I get right coming through here, okay? Anything else that wants to come through here for you here on what is it that you need to know most, okay? What is hidden? I'm going to pull some, what is hidden? What's in the shadows? Okay, so what is it that you need to know most? And then we're going to get some more advice on it, but what do you need to know most? What you need to know most is, wow, is that we get the Nine of Swords, is that you don't have to feel left out. This is an ending. It's come to fruition. Could have been dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy, okay? This is saying you don't have to feel down and out anymore. That's done, okay? That is done. It's come to fruition, okay? And this is saying is that you can hop on the bike and move forward again in passion with your life, okay? In passion in terms of getting a broader perspective and seeing things in a broader perspective and wanting to move forward with passion, okay? And that is what you need to know most. Now, keep in mind too is that I really feel that there could be someone that really wants to come towards you. And this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn is what I feel here. I think that, you know, what you need to know most is that this person realizes the deception that they may have put you through, or the deception in this relationship or situation and their role, because these are all swords and these all indicate air signs. You could have been dealing with an air sign or taking on this energy, but what I think that you need to know most, this person wants to come forward towards you after their deception. They're a little afraid in terms of doing that right now. What you need to know most, you know, in terms of this, let's take a look at what that is. What do you need to know most is, for some of you, is that nothing will become of this situation, right? That things could be stagnant. Tell me a little bit more about, you know, nothing will come of this situation, okay? Anything else? Yeah, it's kind of like this person, what you need to know most is that you can't come where I am going. This person might have a different energy level than you, and it's kind of like, I'm sorry guys, but that's what seems to be coming through. You might already know that and maybe be focusing on yourself right now, but that is what you need to know most is you can't come where I'm going, and that's what I feel in terms of how they are kind of feeling. Anything else that wants to come through? I hope I will see you again sometime. They really, let me pull another card in terms of the shadows. Yeah, they have a lot of they have a lot of growing up to do, guys. I'm just gonna let you know here. They focused on you in this relationship instead of this, you know, the situation, instead of the, you know, healing. Now, some of you, this could be reversed. You could be saying, you can't come where I'm going and I'm focusing on my healing. And that very much well could be the case. So just note that. Yeah, definitely just note that. Okay. Anything else that you need to know most? Okay. What is it that, how you're feeling, what you need to know most, right? Maybe you left this person before they could leave you, okay? And that could have been the case. Note your comments below, guys. But maybe that you left this, and maybe you did that, and maybe it was a form of self-sabotage, right? And that could be the case, is what I see here. And what you need to know most is that you left this person before they could leave you, and it's time for you to heal. Yeah, I kind of was feeling that, guys. I really was. And I think as you're healing, this other person's healing too. And it's a divine timing type thing. This is not going to, it's not, you know, it's kind of similar because I did Aqua's reading, and when I focused on Aqua is that it's not now, it's not never, it's just not in this red hot moment, okay? And that's what I'm feeling. So do check out the definitely the Aqua's reading. As some of you might be dealing with someone who's got Aquarius in their chart as well, but it's time for you to heal right now is what I feel here. Yeah, that's really what I'm getting. And what is the reality check? Like where are you at right now? What's the reality check in this situation if we haven't covered it in what you need to know most right there? What's the reality check? Yeah, this is about collaborating with others. This is about, you know, really collaborating with others, getting support and guidance. The 3 is about communication. You want teamwork and collaboration. Where you're at right now is you want teamwork and collaboration around you, okay? That's what you want. You know that you are that Empress, and you carry on that Empress energy. It's so beautiful. And that's why I say it's kind of like, you know, treating yourself like the Empress. You know your value, right? You know your value, and you don't have to explain or wait for someone to see your value, because you already know you have it in you. And say amen below, guys, if you resonate with that. But that's kind of what I'm feeling, you know. It's really what seems to, you know, you're the Empress here. Okay, and what else? Yeah, it could be dealing with the King of Swords. Air energy, guys, it's really strong. Now, this guy could be really good looking and definitely, you know, very intellectual, okay? Very smart, very wise. But where you're at right now is that you're really, you know, you're really focused on being wise within this situation as well, you know. Again, could be dealing with that. That's kind of what I see here. Yeah. And then the Hierophant, this is about your connection with Source. Like your ideas are changing in terms of beliefs and transitions. I mean, in terms of a tradition, belief and tradition are changing. And so with that, your connection with source is key, and you've got some sort of enlightenment from this. You know, he's smiling, there's a light at the, at the top of the stairs. You have acknowledged something, you've realized something. And I think you've realized that your value is in you. You're surrendering to obsessive thinking. Right? If you're obsessed about a person or situation, this wants you to turn your dilemma over to spirit. And that's what's giving you enlightenment, okay? And you're recognizing your value. And when you do that, when you let go of that, the situation ends up truly kind of solving itself. You get a lot more clarity and even solve the problem, okay? What's the best advice in terms of moving forward? What does that look like for you? What is that for a Capricorn here? Feel joy in all that you do, okay? It wants you to experience joy, right? It wants you to really focus on the joy that you can have in your life. And this is saying never judge another, okay? And this is saying, it's really key because you don't know what's happening on the other side unless they've actually sat down and communicated with you, okay? It's really about, and this is appropriate. Because Martin Luther King Day is this upcoming Monday. And one of his quotes talks about is that people fail to get along because they fear each other, right? And it's one of his quotes, and it talks about they fear each other because they don't know each other. And they don't know each other because they don't communicate with each other, okay? They have not communicated with each other. It's one of my many favorite quotes from Martin Luther King, but I'm bringing this up because this is saying is don't judge because you don't know what's happening in the situation, but your best advice in terms of moving forward is never judge another. And definitely it is feel joy in all that you do because you're going through some massive personal growth. And have faith because you're going to get what you want. And this is saying you're just going through some nice personal growth with spirit, and that's what I kind of feel that was really shining through within the situation here. It was really quite beautiful. It's really beautiful. So guys, I hope that resonated with you. Note your comments below, sending you lots of love, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.